Hello, friends. My apologies for being late. I forgot I had to switch out my stream key for a different stream key because I usually stream on the Study with Tina channel. Hey, how's everyone doing? Feels really weird. It's 5 p.m. and I usually do these so early in the morning. But it's mute. I need to like mute myself. Okay, cool. Hey, Boop. Want to say hi? Want to say hi? Sausage Boop. Hello, Sausage Boop. Hello, everyone. Ken, how's it going? I can actually join at 5 p.m. Hello, everyone. Thanks so much for everyone for joining and bearing with me. Can I get a mic check, audio check? Are we all okay? Screen check, everything is fine. Hello, Ken. Oh my god, a cat. This is Boop. Let's say hi to Boop. Boop says hi, I think. Well, she says per, which is, her way of saying hi. Here in Brazil, it's 10 p.m. And where are you guys all joining from? Oh my god, someone's joining from India? Sujit, wow, 6:30 a.m. here in India. Okay, wow. Thank you so much for joining. Like, huge props. I know our India, Europe folks can't make it. I'm so sorry, but I have to go with democracy, you know? This is like by far the time that most people wanted to do. Trickster, hey Tina, it's 2 a.m. here in Serbia, so I just popped in to say hi. Thanks so much for joining. Thanks so much for saying hi. Definitely rewind if you can. I think it'll be a yeah. I'm sorry that we couldn't find a time that works for everyone. But yeah, before I share what we're gonna do today, how's everybody's Christmas if you celebrate, or just holidays in general? How's everybody doing? Hey Jonathan, hey Melody, how's it going? Hey Angelo, Kamei, 8 p.m. in Jamaica. Hey Tommy, hey ZP, Soda Made. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing your name wrong. 3 a.m. here in North Cyprus. Oh my god. I want to tell you to go to sleep. How's everybody's holiday? Mine was pretty good. It was super relaxing. I'm probably gonna take next week off as well, just because, like honestly, nothing's probably gonna happen at work, but I feel like I deserve a break, and I really just want to end the year with a break. No other reasoning there. It was like super relaxing. What did I do? I feel like I went to a Christmas party with a few friends. I don't really have any family here, so it was all of us like lonely folk went to a Christmas party together. Turn off my Discord. Yeah, I don't know how to turn off my Discord. Let me turn off my Discord. Okay, cool. Yeah, so yeah, that was pretty much what I did. And then yeah, just pretty much just chilled. That was pretty much it. Kidu, oh my god, you actually said hi. Kidu, you're awake. Hermit, hey from Barbados. Ah, Helmet, you're from Barbados, and Andre was saying that he can't show up, and he's from Barbados too. 10 p.m. in Uruguay. Whoa, okay. 10 p.m. is okay. 3 a.m. in Egypt though. 5 p.m. in Canada. Hi from New York. Hello. All right, I'm gonna share what it is that we're gonna do today. Okay, boop. You can do that. Okay, so what I had in mind today, I don't know if you guys watched the video that I just posted yesterday, I believe. It's also linked in the description. So feel free to check that out if you want to. I'm also gonna kind of briefly go over my just right now what's happening. And I was thinking, let me know if this sounds like a good plan to you. I'm very flexible. I want this to be like a super chill session, gonna like light a candle. Boop is gonna like hang out and stuff, and just like plan our 2022 together. So in that video, what I did was I just have this vision book over here, and you guys, if you have like a board or a book or like something that you can paste stuff in, write stuff in, that will work. And then there's like the 4 steps that I took for the boop. No, go away. So first was the eye took. So I have a cover page over here. Let me just make sure you guys can actually see. Yeah, so I have my cover page, and then after that, I first did kind of like an audit of where I am now. because, you know, we gotta be like truthful with ourselves about where we actually are for each of these categories. So I divided my life into 6 different categories, which I call learning, family, mental and emotional health, physical health, financial, career, and romance. So I kind of just did an audit of each of these sections of like what I accomplished during that time, kind of my evaluation of that. So I just kind of know where my starting point is. And then after that, I then went on to kind of just write, so 2 steps, like write down a list of all the things I think I want at least in my life. And then another one is describing what a perfect day for me looks like. Don't worry, I'm gonna go through these like again. I'm kind of just describing like the steps that I took. So that was the second step. And third step is that I went like this year is my 26th year at least. So whatever age it is that you are, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30th, or like up to however many years you want to go. I also put in 100 just because I like to think about what my life would have looked like at 100 years, and then to scale back these goals and think about what I would like to focus on in those 6 different categories. Like, you know, I'm probably not going to focus on all of the categories equally. There's like some parts that I want to focus on more, some parts that I want to focus on less, right? So scale that down. And then, oh, sorry. Also part of like that section, when you're writing down all the things that you want, what I think is really helpful is like doing something like this, like pasting pictures of pretty much like things that represent the things that you want in this category. Like for me in this case, like in mental and emotional health, it's like work-life balance is a really big part. So this is what I represented that with. And minimalism is also a really big part. And for me, minimalism, even though it's represented by like kind of an aesthetic minimalism, what I really mean by that is more like having more brain space, like kind of being more intentional, as well as being more sustainable in the things that I do. So yeah, like I went through each of these categories, kind of like pasted what it is that represent these things. And then I started creating the last step, which is specific goals, what is called SMART goals. So SMART goals are specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound goals. And that is what I have started creating myself for my 26 years. For my 26th year. So what I was thinking of, let me know what you guys think, is that we can just like, I don't know, section off 15 minutes for more actually. How long do you want to do this? What do you guys think? How long do you think we should do this for? Like for each section? Maybe for the first section of doing an audit, we can do like 15 minutes and then see how things are, and then we can section off each of these and then go from there. And then yeah, we can like chat and chill in the meantime as well. You don't have to like sit in silence and evaluate our lives. And then also have Discord pulled up, so you guys can, on the live stream chat, you can post like pictures of what you're working on right now, and then I'll share that as my screen as well, that we can look at. What do you guys think about that? Let me know. Let me know. I love Boop. Boop loves keyboard. Boop loves yellow. This is yellow. Keyboard is yellow. I love yellow too, so Boop sits on yellow. UK people, why are you still awake? Davis, aren't you for UK too? So many night owls here. We're like super early morning people. It's like 3 a.m. That's cool. Sounds good. Sounds good. Sounds good. Thank you, Kidu. Wait, can I see who the mods are that we have right here? I see Ken. Ken is Ken, mod, Kidu. Anybody else that is a mod that happens to also be here right now? Just to make sure that we have things under control. Mods, give me a turquoise if you're here. Wait, Madeline, why are you not a mod? Oh, you're not a mod on this channel. Right. Wait, Maddie. Wait, are you a mod on this channel? You're not, right? Let me make you a mod. I think this is you at least. Wait, Maddie, is that you? If it's not you, that's awkward. Well, Madeline, I made you a mod. Is that you, Maddie? My normal mods. Can someone tell me who to like mods? Tell me so I can make you mods on this channel as well. Vivek. Wait, Vivek. Which Vivek is this? Wait, are you the Vivek? Or are you a different Vivek? James and Tech, yes, you joined on time. We haven't started yet. We joined on time. Hi, from Phuket, Thailand. Hello. Oh, okay. Here, okay, okay, I add you as mod. Okay, cool. Yeah, other mods, let me know, because some of you guys are mods here, some of you guys are not. All right, Melody, Max, and okay, Melody's here too. I saw Melody, but I can't find Melody. Can you say hi so I can make you a mod? I don't know where you went. Melody. Okay, while we do that, so. All right, so that sounds like a plan for everyone. Then is good. Let me write down what it is that we're doing just in case people are joining in late. Where's my text? Also, Boop's on my lap. I don't know if you guys can see. She's like sitting on my lap. So cute. Should we like do our normal study with Tina live stream music choice? Or is that like too triggering for everyone? Let me put on the text. All right, text. Here, so let's say like 15 minutes. I would say let's do that. Where did my text go? Okay, text is gonna be 15 minutes of audit of life. So my example here would be like learning example cat example learning family mental etc like that. Audit of current like boop stop. Okay, actually let's do 20 minutes. I mean like chat and stuff as well. No, let's do 15. Let's start with 15 first. Okay, so let me put that. Oh no, it's too big. Okay. Be patient with me. I am clearly not a very good streamer. Even though I've been doing this for like a while. 11? Is that better? Okay, no, it's so tiny now. Okay, wait. I'm so confused. Wait. A second. Select font, Arial. Okay. We're going with size 14. Okay. Why is it not showing up? I don't know. Now it's backwards. Okay, good enough. Okay, whatever. All right. So let's do 15 minutes of this. I'm starting a timer here. Let's do like our normal music. Actually, no. Let's do a different music so we don't trigger anyone. Let's do a different music. Alright. Let's go. Feel free to put on the Discord, like whatever it is, just chat about anything as well. I will switch my screen over to Discord as well in just a moment. In the live stream chat. This is basically a pie chart of things. So let me show you what I have. I don't know if you can see it, but so what I did at least is where I am now. I just put down the category like financial, learning, career, and then I just wrote down like audit of each section. Like for learning, I wrote like I did study with Tina. I consider this my linchpin or keystone habit, which I'm very proud of. And then, you know, I wrote like I figured out that the stuff I want to learn with personal finance, what a dream career is, things like that. And then under like mental emotional health, I wrote down like, okay, it was a pretty difficult year during the pandemic, stuff like that. Does that make sense? Kind of like it can be pretty freeform. It also depends on each person, right? Like just different categories that you like to see yourself in. I can write down my example. Let me write down my example categories. How about that? I think that might be easier. So mental/emotional, physical, financial, here, career, and romance. That's how I see it. Makes sense? Kind of? Let me know if that makes sense. Let me know if that makes sense. It makes zero sense, mainly because Andre, you're here! Yay! Wait, the music must be pretty distracting. Without music, please. Okay, no music? Okay, no music, that's cool as well. Let's not do music. Alright. Andre! It makes zero sense. Does it make sense now, Andre? Check live stream channel on Discord. Sweet, the crowd is still here. Andre, I make you mod. Even if you don't want to, you become mod. Without music. Alright, no music? I want the music. No, which music are you? Do we want music or not want music? Okay. I don't know. Let's not have music. We can just like, unless we feel awkward, then I'll put on music. One sec. Let me actually start my timer. Boop. We talked about this, Boop. Why are you doing that? No butts. No, butts don't belong here. Boop. No. Bad girl. Okay. No music? Okay. Low music. If you want music, pull up another video such as the life of like guys, I don't know if we should have music or not. Okay, how about this? I'll put on music when I'm not talking and then I'll remove it when I am talking. Right? Because I feel awkward. Okay, so like feel free to mute me if you like. So I'm just gonna like turn the music off a little bit. I'm gonna start talking a little bit about myself. And let me open up Discord as well. Where is live stream chat? There it is. Live stream chat. This chat will be the live stream chat temporary. Thank you. Okay, thanks for your attack. Hello everyone. Let me... How should I do this? Okay, I'll keep Discord open. And the funny part is I can't find my own live. Okay, there it is. Good job, Tina. So, I mean, in general, how do you guys feel about 2021? When I was doing this, again, feel free to mute me and come back after the timer runs out. I'm just start talking. Oh wait, let me drop the Discord. Let me drop the Discord first. Wait, I think somebody already dropped the Discord. Someone dropped the Discord? I think someone dropped the Discord. Let me just drop the Discord as well. Invite people. Copy. Discord. Right. Okay, yeah. So yeah, we're evaluating current state of affairs. For me, okay, so learning was a really big one. That's like what I was super proud of. Like the study with Tina, that habit, I know I talk about it a lot, but it really was something that was such a deal, like it was not a deal breaker. Deal breakers are bad. It was such like a breakthrough for me because it was like it was a keystone habit. I don't know if you guys are familiar with keystone habits, but it's like a habit that really kickstarts a lot of good things that happen in life, and this was definitely my keystone habit. It allowed me to learn about trading, personal finance. It made me like, you know, learn how to build a business. It gave me a lot of confidence in realizing that I can learn stuff online, either for free or at really, really low cost. So that was like a game changer for me. And it also gave me a lot of confidence because I realized that, you know, having this community, like I felt like I had that confidence now to learn anything that I want to learn. It might be hard, but it gave me a lot of confidence that I was able to learn so much stuff, right? Like from personal finance, I absolutely knew nothing about personal finance in the beginning, to like being able to save the amount of money that I've saved now, being able to even like look at my finances. Honestly, like previous to this year, as long as I had money in the bank account, I was just like, okay, I guess things are okay. You know, I really didn't think super carefully about personal finance. I didn't really think that much about most things, but this like it just gave me a lot of confidence. That was something that I was really proud of in the learning category. Want to watch a stream, but I'm so tired because it's 2:30. I'm sorry, Jerry. I'm sorry. But thanks so much for popping in. You can always rewind. Always rewind. Later. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Okay, go to sleep. You can always rewind. Stream is still gonna be here later. Everyone wants to know about your romance, Tina. I'll get to my romance. Okay, chill. I'll get to my romance. I'm gonna go through each of these categories. I'm just gonna start talking. Do you guys want to just like take the 10 minutes or 6 minute 49 seconds and just do your own thing, and then we can talk about it, or do you want me to just keep talking about stuff? I don't know. Let me know. Because I'm fine with either. I have like more stuff to add myself as well. I just like don't know if that's weird if I just sit there and just write stuff and not talk. What do you guys think? Just keep talking? No more procrastination, which is burnout, as you mentioned. What's your MBTI personality type? You want to guess? Guess what you. If you guess correctly, I don't know what you get, but I will be very proud if you guess correctly. Let me light a candle. This is a nice candle. It's called Fur and Suede. It doesn't smell particularly like fur or suede, but it's quite nice. Nope. Either is fine. I like hearing you talk. Okay, cool. I'll just keep talking. If I'm being distracting, seriously, just mute me. And I'll talk about my romance, okay? I'll talk about my romance after. I'll answer any questions you guys have afterwards as well. In the meantime, I guess I would just talk to myself. Cool. I started, yeah, I also, so that's what I was super proud of. Let me see if anybody guessed it. I will, you guys can keep guessing, but I will respond when someone actually guesses it correctly. Oh, there you go. I'm so sorry. I cannot pronounce your name. But ENTP, that is correct. That's surprising to anyone? ENTP? I'm like the extroverted person who's hiding in a corner by myself. That's how I describe it. No way Tina is an extrovert. Hey Ken, stop. Ken, you're the same personality type as I am. Except you're far more extroverted than I am. Really? Yeah. Tell us more about how you organize your finances, please. Sorry, my username is Korean. I'm sorry, I can't read it. Can you tell me how to pronounce? Okay. Oh, right. You're ENTJ, right? Because you're the organized one. That's right. When we have conversations, you actually organize yourself. I'm surprised about the curiosity about romance. I think it's more because I don't talk about it. That's probably why people are curious. Um, Yo, it's Ken. It is Ken. Mind blown? Really? Because ENTP? What'd you guys expect? What was the expectation, if not ENTP? Oh, it means I want to eat ramen. Okay, I will refer to you as I want to eat ramen. Is that cool? I'm new, but what did you use to learn more about finance? Okay, yes, let me keep talking. Yeah. Let me keep talking to myself. You guys can't even see my candle. I should like hold it up so you guys can see my candle. No, that's weird. Why want you to see my candle? But you still okay. I guess you can't see my candle. Okay. So for family, okay, this one I'm not super comfortable sharing a lot about, so do forgive me for that. But let's just say that this is a part that is kind of makes me feel a little sad because I wasn't able to focus too much on family for this year. It was mostly because of the pandemic, and my family lives all the way in China, so it was really difficult to coordinate that. And also it was like partially my fault because I felt like I was just going through a lot of changes, and I didn't try as hard as I wish I had tried to be more in touch with them. I also have this really bad habit. I don't know if anybody else have this habit because I don't like worrying my family. So whenever I feel stressed out or like, I'm feeling like tired or something, I don't like to talk to my family at that time because I don't want to worry them. And I was feeling stressed out a lot during the pandemic and stuff. So that's why I felt like it's something that I do want to work on a lot more this coming year. Yes. What about you guys? The candle is from a prior date. Love your candle. What does the candle say? So it says, oh, okay. So it's called Fur and Suede, but I think that's actually the brand. So it's called Crackling Woodwick. Fur and Suede. So I don't know if it's Fur and Suede or it's the scent of a crackling woodwick. I don't know, but it smells pretty good. I think it's actually Fur and Suede. I'm not really sure what a crackling woodwick would smell like. Yeah. Is this real time? Yes, it is real time. Start again. It's so bad. I can barely speak up when I'm stressed out. It is yeah, I agree. Like I have that problem as well because I don't want to worry them, right? Because it's like they're so far away as well. So if I go like, Mom, I'm so stressed, like there's nothing she can do about it. So I don't want to worry her. But I realize it's something that I should have at least like communicated better with my family. Yeah. Where's your cat? Well, I threw away Boop, so she got mad at me. Now she's sitting in the corner over there. Beep Beep is sleeping somewhere. I think. Boop, I'm sorry I threw. He's literally sulking in the corner right now. No. Boopy, you wanna come? Okay, you can sit on my. I told you to not sit on keyboard, but you can sit on lap. Where's your cat? I'm about to have dinner. Ooh, I just had dinner. I don't know why I had dinner at 5, but I just had dinner. Can I just keep talking? Yeah, let me keep talking. Mental emotional health. This was also like a hard one for me. It was definitely a pretty difficult year. This is what I wrote here. No? Okay, no, I honestly don't think you guys can see it or read my handwriting for that. Yeah. I don't think you can. Okay, I'll just read it out to you. I promise I'm not like making this up. I might omit certain things, but I'm not making this up. I wrote it was a okay. So sorry. Okay, I lied. I'm gonna censor out some stuff about my relationship until I talk about romance, or else it wouldn't make any sense. That was a really difficult year. It was the pandemic. Um, and it was a job that left me pretty burnt out at some points. But it was also a huge year of growth. This was really big for me because this was when like kind of the YouTube thing it became a lot more serious for me. In the beginning, it was very much like a hobby, right? I'm like, hey, like YouTube, super fun and stuff. And then now I'm like, wow, like I really, really love YouTube. But with that also comes like another set of responsibilities. And also I get very stressed out about the quality of content, like the community, like a lot of different stuff. And that on top of a full-time job, on top of a pandemic, on top of moving, you know, my entire family not here. It was a stressful year. So mentally, emotionally was not the best, but it was also a huge year of growth. Hey, timer ran out. Okay, for anybody, is anybody back? Let me check Discord. Are you guys on live stream? Hello, friends. Okay, so does anyone, I'm gonna type here. Anyone want to share? Does anybody want to share on Discord? I'll put on screen for anybody that wants to share any part of the audit, or if you let me know also if you guys want extra time to do the audit. Let me know. Let me know. Crackling woodwick is a type of candle. Really? Wait, it's a type of candle. Was there scent of the candle? I don't know what crackling. I don't really know what crackling woodwick is supposed to smell. I suppose it smells like this. I don't really know what that means. Melody added you as whatchamacallit, mod, whether you like it or not. Can you say something in Mandarin? Sure. What would you like me to say? 大家好。What's awkward? 今天 I don't know what we're doing. Type not send. Anybody want to share? Oh, okay. Type not sent. Oh, okay, it's a type. Okay, it's just the wig. Okay, thank you. Thank you for clearing up for me what this candle is. So it is fur and suede then, right? It smells pretty good. I seem to really like the scent of fur and suede. You speak Japanese? No, I don't speak Japanese. I do not speak Japanese. Let me see if anybody how to understand data science is for me. That is a hard one for me to answer right now. I'm afraid. Tina, where did you buy it? It has a cool cover. This one? Or this one? This one? I got a Target. This one I got Amazon. I have learned so many things from you this year. I hope they were useful things, good things. I'm really glad to hear that. Stress. Danny, have you tried to do some, for example, you can reveal the material Coursera? Yep, I agree for that one. Simone, my first live stream, remember watching one video where you said you went live consistently during a task. I forgot you're so hardworking. I keep telling you guys, it's not about hardworking, it's the community. Seriously, like when I don't have you guys around, I don't do anything. Boo. Okay, you can sit on that. Boop, you can sit on that. Okay? Without you guys there, I honestly don't do anything. Wait. Anybody want to share? We need a B cam. Okay, let's see anybody I was sharing. Let me share my Discord. How do I do that? That's not how I do that. Perhaps this is how I do that. Discord. I should be able to share my... Okay, there you go. Yeah. This year, I was able to make a short exercise routine, learn a little bit of cooking, and get 4.0 in all subjects. Oh my god, that is a huge accomplishment. Congrats. Short exercise routine, like consistently learn how to cook, a very important life skill, and 4.0 in all. Okay, that's like super impressive. That is super, super impressive. Let me, as people are typing more, I will keep talking as well. Tina, what are you doing? I'm currently petting my cat. That's what I'm doing right now. Yeah, congratulations. If anyone wants to share, feel free to text in Discord and live stream chat here. Yes. So, okay. What else I was sharing was, so on the physical side was also, I was in good shape before the pandemic, and then everything went downhill. I literally gained 10 pounds. Not great. But I think I'm kind of getting back into it now. That's how things are right now. So I wrote here, I sustain a workout habit, but I haven't been the most consistent. But I did learn to understand that I really enjoy biking. So that was good for me. I enjoy biking, and then I do mix in weight training as well. So I used to do hits and almost exclusively hit and weight training, which kind of messed up my back. So now I actually do more just like low intensity biking for mental health as well. And I just mix in weight training here and there. So not as much as before. So my muscle mass is definitely not as much as before, but I think it's, yeah, it's been good. It's a good balance. I also wrote here, I learned to treat exercise as a long-term thing, not just about short-term goals. Goals. I can't even read my own handwriting. But not just about short-term goals. Yeah, that's what I wrote for that one. Tina, what's your workout routine? Yeah, so right now what I do is I go biking. I would say like at least every other day, sometimes more. So 4 or 5 times a week generally. I usually go after work now. And then on the other days, I do weight training where I don't do that much. Like weight training, I'm less consistent about. I try to get in two at least. Sometimes it's only like 20 or 30 minutes, but I try to get something in there at least. Yeah, but the biking is the majority of the exercising. Yeah, this was very different from before. Scroll down. My bad. Sorry. Wait, no, did I? I did scroll down. It just didn't pop up yet. Ken, I hired some people for my team, which is a huge step for me. Also started jujitsu, which is something I've been wanting to do for a long time. Let's see if I can zoom in a little bit more. Boop. Boop. No. Hire some people. Okay, that's awesome, Ken. I totally understand what you mean by that. In terms of like just not just being you by yourself. Hey Maddie, shout out to you, Maddie. I think Chris is here as well. Tony, I don't think, who's my editor, isn't here. But shout out to Maddie here as well. And that was, yeah, I remember we talked about this a lot in terms of just starting to hire people, trying to, like treating things not just like a sole creator anymore, right? Like treating it as almost, it's like more professional, more of a business even. And Ken, you forgot to mention that you totally broke your rib doing jujitsu as well. Sergeant Sharp, I was able to learn some Russian, passed my semester in university with 3.6 GPA, 17 units, managed to refine and edit out my studying habits, exercise more, and learn how to cook more meals. That's pretty awesome. That's something that you should be really, really proud of. Learn some Russian, pass your semester, okay, refine and edit out my study habits, awesome, exercise, and cook more meals. Sorter? I think that's how you pronounce. Sorry, I can't pronounce. Express a lot of my opinions to my dad. I was brutally honest, got a lot off my chest. Help me overcome a lot of issues. I'll be feeding my curiosity, learning how to properly study. That's awesome. That is awesome. Like expressing your opinions to your family members, being like, that's really, really important. And I totally understand what you mean by it being difficult. Especially I myself also come from a pretty like, I guess like traditional Chinese family. So I totally get that. Really proud that you're able to do that. And feeding your curiosity, learning how to properly study. Big one as well. I always approve. Bao finished career track in 365 data science in 2 months, having a small portfolio end of year. I'm gonna also react to everything. Got a job this year and started to relearn kanji after a couple years off. Yay, Maddie! I will do all of them. Graduated this year, got to 10 my final work. It's my biggest achievement this year. So proud of you. Shout out to Tony, he's a hero. Yes, Tony, that's our editor. Ken and I share the same editor. Let's go back to stream. I speak Russian. Broken rib. Wait. Okay, let me switch over to my face for a bit. Let me do that. So let me share a little bit more about let's talk a little bit about financial. I know you guys were curious about that. Not romance yet. Let's talk a little bit about financial. So For me, I managed to, this was like something I'm really proud of myself for doing. I managed to save 100K this year. It's like my total net worth. Well, it's like 100.872. But that's something that I'm very, very proud of myself for doing that. Like this was definitely like not this year. This has been many years in the coming in the works to get to this point. I also just in general became a lot more cognizant of my finances. What I was saying earlier, right? Before I would like I would automatically put things into savings. That was like the one thing that I did right. I would put things into saving, but otherwise I would just be like, oh, like I didn't think too much about it. Oh, there's like money in the bank, so I can probably spend more or spend less. Like, I didn't really think about it. But this year I started really like aggressively saving and thinking about stuff more in more of a strategic manner. And I also wrote down in terms of the amount my money flow that's coming in. So the amount of money I get from my full-time job, the amount of money from YouTube. Oh my god, Boop, you're shedding so much. It's all over my face. Boop, you're so gross. Yeah, the amount of money from YouTube, from like courses and stocks and just investments and trading and things like that. What I have highlighted is the fact that I really started to more seriously think about my finances, because financial freedom is something that is really crucial towards my ultimate goal in the future. Yeah, so one of the things that I would want to think about more. So it's like treating YouTube like the community, like it will always be my passion. It started off as my passion, but I want to treat it more professionally in the future. So I don't want to just do it as in like, oh, like I feel like making YouTube videos, so I'm gonna make YouTube videos. I want to like have it consistently produce value. And to me, money is a passive indicator of value. So I also want that revenue to be something that's more consistent in the future. Because right now it's like super inconsistent. TBH, I'm being like super transparent about this. It's like not very consistent at all. Like sometimes you guys are like, want to watch me more, so I get more like revenue from there. Sometimes not so much. It kind of really goes up and down, not in a sustainable way. So that's something that I really want to work on, being produced value that is consistent throughout. Yeah, what about you guys? Let's share more. I'm trying to like pick Boop furs off my face right now because it's literally everywhere. Andre. Huh? The material? I don't think Tina gave financials as investing advice like that. What was the question? But Andre, you probably responded correctly. I don't. Not financial advice. Not investing advice. Melody, woohoo! Good job, Tina. Thank you. Thank you. That's great. Definitely something to be proud of. Thank you. What's your ultimate goal in the future? Jesus, Ken, asking the hard questions. What's my ultimate goal in the future? Jesus Christ, I don't know. Boop, what's your ultimate goal in the future? Would you like to buy an apartment in New York? I would love to buy an apartment in New York. Can I afford to buy an apartment in New York? No. How much do you need to have to be financially free? That's a good question. I'll actually address this in a little bit. That's going to be one of the exercises we're going to be doing. Oh my god, it's already been an hour. Okay, let's try to speed things up a little. We still have a lot of categories to get through. Okay, let's speed things up a little bit. So how about this? While I share like my categories, like please put on Discord or put on the chat, whichever it is that you like. Feel free to put like images as well, and then we can all like just see what's happening. I'll just like share through the rest of my categories here and just let us know what for each of these categories or other categories that you guys are dividing it up in as well, while I keep picking Boop hairs off my face. Okay, so in terms of career, so I have 1.5 years in my current company, which I can't tell you guys because HR is gonna come and get me. So there's that. On YouTube, at that time I was doing 180,000 subscribers and 6,000 for a Study with Tina live stream. I think now we're around 200. How much are we? 225,000. Thank you guys so much for for this amazing community. So we're 225,000 people, and I think around 10K for Study with Tina live streams, and so I do consider that very much part of my career now, in case that wasn't obvious. I very much consider that part of my career. Like I want YouTube and I want this community. So not just YouTube, but I just want this like community of content creation, this community of learning to be a substantial part of my career, if not the greatest part of my career. Anyways, So I also have one course in progress and I have one course out already. So that's also something I'm quite proud of. And I opened up a company which is called Hello Tina H Enterprises Inc. So that's something I'm also really proud of in terms of my career. What about you guys? Career? Sharing? Career? Categories. Haha, Ken. That's a good one. That's a good one, Ken. Danny, money is the thing I have most trouble with. I don't have many vices, but impulsive spending is a problem I have. I have that problem too. So what I do instead is every time something hits my account, directly transfer it into savings. Can't access it because there's a fee associated with me taking that money out. So I'm like, oh darn, I guess I can't buy anything. That's how I manage my impulse spending. Oh, we are asking serious questions. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? Andre, I don't know, dude. I don't know where I'm gonna see myself in 5 years. Wait, is that a leak? What leak? No leak. That's my whole thing. I didn't leak it. I said 1.5 years at a company, which I can't tell you guys because HR is gonna come and get me. No leak. Hello Teenage Enterprises is my own company. That's okay. You guys, this is like publicly available if you really wanted to search it up. So that's cool. Career, undecided. Okay. Did you try to narrow it down a little bit? Just graduated my first master's from Penn, about to start a second MCIT online. Ooh, MCIT crew. Where do you go to learn for free? I mean, it depends on what it is that you're trying to learn, I'm afraid. But there's there's online courses, YouTube. Generally, those cover a lot of things. And if you just do projects and open up yourself to open source stuff, especially in coding and tech and stuff, you'll find that there's a lot of resources out there. I said career as not defined too. Okay. That's totally cool, right? We're trying to be super honest with where we are. Okay, next up is romance. Are you guys ready? Oh my god. I have never talked about the romance part. I feel kind of nervous. I feel very nervous right now. Sadly I know where you work. I won't give any hints though. Thank you. I appreciate that. Romance! Have you awoken? Okay, fine. So, oh my god, I literally feel so nervous right now. Why am I nervous? Maddie, I don't know why you're nervous. I'm nervous. But I need to have some tea. I need to have some tea. Spill the tea by having some tea. Career is babe. There you go. Thank you, David. Okay. Boop. Boop is my love. Isn't that right? Boop, you're my love. You're my fluffy little love. Okay, so for some reason, many of you guys think that I am a crazy cat lady that is alone and don't leave my house or have any romantic relationships or friendships with other people. You're not completely wrong about several of these things. However, so during the pandemic, I did end a 2-year relationship with someone, and that was brutal. That was one of the reasons why I ended up moving to the Bay Area as well, because, you know, I was just like, gotta have a change. I'm so nervous talking about it. But yeah, that's what happened. And that like just pretty much took a while for me to get over, really try to like focus on other stuff. And I was very much alone in the Bay Area, which did not help my mental health very much. But I had you guys, and I had Boop, and I had Beep Beep. Yeah, I don't know if any of you guys can relate to that. It's like if you've been in a relationship for like a relatively long time, like 2 years or something like that, and just leaving that relationship was so abrupt. You know, like it just felt like, I mean, in some ways I felt like I found myself, but in other ways it was, I felt like I was leaving a big part of who I was behind, if that makes any sense at all. Yeah. So I spent like some time myself, definitely struggled quite a lot in trying to, you know, like kind of rediscover things that I enjoy. And moving was really important for me because I felt like I couldn't stay where I was anymore because I really wanted to make a pretty big change. So yeah, you guys are partially right about me being a crazy cat lady, but yes, I did have a relationship. Sorry. It's okay. It's okay. I just finished a LDR in 2 months. She's in Canada. I'm in NZ. Oh man, long distance relationships. I've been in those as well. Those are rough. Those are really rough. Tina is 255 in her red right now. That's probably true. I'm nervous. I have a wife and kids. Thank you guys. That actually makes me feel a lot better. Apparently, everybody is feeling nervous for me. Are you getting red? Yes, I am getting red. Stop asking me if I'm getting red. It's gonna make me more red. Oh no. Okay, anybody out there that has relatively pale skin, do you guys know what I mean by you blush really easily, and the more people tell you that you're getting red, the redder you become? Oh my god. I cannot. Beep is not gonna have any hair after this intense petting session. This is Boop, Ken. I'm very disappointed in you that you didn't know that this was Boop. You've seen them way too much. Yep, like a tomato. Stop! I'm gonna become more red. Okay, I can't. Boop, I need a cuddle. No, Boop. You're a good girl. You're a good girl. Is this live will be recorded? Yes, it's gonna be recorded. You guys can go and look at me be red for eternity. Oh, I tried to find your working place on LinkedIn. I said large tech company. Yes, that is intentional. Damn it. Got you on that one. Oh, Faye. My LDR might be closing a distance here soon. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. If you've managed a long distance relationship, seriously, huge props to you. Like, I am extremely, it's just like, that's crazy. I have so much respect for people who can do that. Okay, back to Discord. I didn't know she was petting her cat at first. Yup. Go Tina, nice accomplishment. Okay, so you thought I was just like touching my own leg. That rhythmically. That's a bit strange, even for me. Carol, I've not spoke 20 stickers a day for 3 months now. I'm almost finishing my software engineering bootcamp. Been running almost every day and feel fairly positive most days of the week. Okay, it sounds like you really turned your life around for just like throughout this year. I'm so proud of you. Oh my god, 20 cigarettes a day and finishing software engineering boot camp, been running almost every day and feeling very positive. It sounds to me that the stopping to smoke thing maybe were that was like your like keystone habit, right? That kind of perpetuated throughout. By the way, next video is going to be coming out is going to be about keystone habits because that's something that I've been thinking about a lot as well. But I'm so proud of you. I didn't know it was maybe a fiddling technique. How long did it take you to become a data scientist? I don't know how to answer that question. I did my master's in computer science. I don't know if like I think that helped me become a data scientist, but I wasn't like intentionally doing it for data science, if you know what I mean. Is there HR that hard? You know, I just try not to trigger HR in general, you know? Like let's not find out how hard HR is. That's my philosophy. Okay, let's start to next step. 36. Okay. It's probably gonna go for 2 hours. I don't want for it to go for too long. You guys get bored of me at some point. Okay. Next step that we're gonna do is talk about the things that you want. I'm super freeform about this. I'm probably gonna add on a little bit more as well. Stuff that you want, I recommend that. And then the second thing is describe your typical day or like a vision of what you want your life to look like. Those are the 2 things that I did. And then after that, that's when I started like making it more visual by like putting in the pictures and stuff. If you guys have pictures, have magazines, you can start doing that here where you can like finish it later on. I really recommend making a visual though. I think it's really helpful when you flip through because you probably don't want to like flip through your book and just see your own writing every day. I think visual things are more interesting. So let me actually write that down. Here's the next steps. Let me change the text. Okay, so what we are doing now is 1. Freeform. What do you want? All categories. 2. Describe your ideal day / vision in as much detail as possible. Let me get rid of the other text There you go. How long do you think we should do this? Another 15 minutes? Do you think that is a reasonable time period? 15 minutes? Not 15 minutes? I don't know. 15 minutes? I'm gonna pretend that we're okay with 15 minutes. Okay, I'll give you some examples before I start the timer. So here, for what I want over here, okay, now you're gonna hear about like all, I don't know why, I feel so awkward again. I feel like I'm gonna blush. Boop, do you want to see what's here? Okay. I want to reach 1 million subscribers on YouTube. I don't know why I feel so awkward saying that. Like, but I really want to make our community bigger and just still keep it close knit, but bigger. And yeah, that's what I would love to do. And then another thing that I apparently obsessively am into is freedom. I have it written like 4 different ways. So the way that I define freedom is 3 different types of freedom that lead to like the one ultimate freedom for me, which is financial freedom, time freedom, location freedom. And the reason why all these are important to me is that eventually it will lead to intellectual freedom, which is the thing that I care about the most. Intellectual freedom is what I care about. It's how I define the freedom to work on what I find the most meaningful at any time. So it's like if I think, I don't know, like petting Boop, okay, no, that's a bad example. If I think that opening up an animal shelter to adopt Boops is the most meaningful thing I can be doing, then I want to be able to do that. Or like if I think I need to like write a book, right? I want to be able to do that. So I don't know if opening up a shelter is intellectual. Okay, you know what I mean. So like learning, I'm sure a lot of you guys know by now, like learning stuff and just trying to understand the world, trying to understand other people, trying to understand like how we can make things better, and just the human condition is something that's very important to me. It's also very interesting to me. So I want to be able to do that anytime that I want to. And in order to achieve that, because you know we gotta eat and stuff, and we need to like, you know, I have the things that I like in my life, like Boops. We need to have financial freedom, and we also need to have time freedom. So it's like if I want to, I don't know, think about pseudo philosophy in the middle of the day, I want to be able to think about pseudo philosophy in the middle of the day. And then location freedom, it's like location freedom, that's just it, like being able to like be inspired, travel around, meeting different people. That's how you learn more about other people, about the world, about so many different things. So I want to be able to do that at any point as well. And then blah, 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 blah. There's like a lot more here. So yeah, that's some of the examples that I have for what I want. And then in terms of a typical day, I can also give you guys an example of this. It's something like I wake up naturally to my cats. I can't even read what I wrote. At 6 a.m. and do the Study with Tina live streams at 6:30 a.m. I don't know why I actually described it as a typical day. I lied about this one. I need to change it. I would rather not do the Study with me at 6:30 a.m. I think we can do that at 8:30 a.m. actually. So I lied about that part. It says, make myself a cup of tea and I work on creative work, like scripting a video, working on a book, or learning something from a course. And then I wrote, sorry, I have like a lot of scribbles kind of as I was thinking about it. Okay, then I go for a bike ride for 1 to 2 hours in which I think about more about the creative work and brainstorming. And then I have lunch. After lunch is when I'm done with all my creative work. And then I work on some admin tasks or other things like that. Perhaps like thinking about how to do stuff for the community. Think about like some other collaborations I can be doing, blah, 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 like stuff like that, right? So describing my ideal day in as much detail as possible. I change it to 5:30 a.m. No, please don't. So yeah, so that's how I do it. So it makes it like super visual. So you guys want to do that for 15 minutes? Sound good? Okay. Feel free to share as well in Discord. Okay, let's look at Kevin. I wake up and walk out my front door to a giant field of papaya trees. I take a ripe one down and eat it, looking off into the infinite papaya field. The end. That's the example. All right, let's do 15 minutes. I'm just gonna keep talking as well. Feel free to mute me. So I'm amending the part where I wake up at 6. I'm like, no, 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 no. I can think more than that because I'm gonna have time freedom. So I don't have to wake up at 6 anymore. That's the goal. But that's a really interesting thing. Like, I recently have been thinking about this a lot. The idea of how there's like a lot of different types of freedom. And I really think in the end, what's important is being able to do the things that you think are the most meaningful, the most impactful. There's like this saying that, you know, the meaning of life is to be happy. And of course, there's a lot of stuff that people say. But after reading Man's Search for Meaning, I think what I have to really agree with, at least in this point of my life, is the meaning of life is in fact answering to life, and impact is far more important to people. Like, having a meaning in life is far more important than just being happy. So that's one of the reasons why I started being a lot more serious about the freedom stuff. You know what I mean? Like, I'm being a lot more serious about, before I was like, oh, financial freedom, like that sounds really cool. I want to have a lot of money. Like, that sounds super fun to have a lot of money so I can buy a lot of cats and stuff. Such wisdom. Yeah, it's like, I'm like, I can buy a lot of cats and feed them. But then I started thinking a little bit more. I'm like, you know what? There's like a lot of stuff that I want to do. You know, there's a lot of things that I want to, it's almost like there's a lot of meaning that I want to be able to create. and share with everyone and myself. I'm just freeform talking right now, so I don't even know what I'm saying. Usually I like to think I'm quite coherent, but forgive me for being extremely incoherent because I don't really exactly know where I'm going with this. But yeah, that's why I started thinking more about financial freedom, because it really is the first kind of tier of freedom, right? And a lot of people talk about wanting financial freedom and how to get financial freedom, but we all kind of agree that financial freedom is something that is good and we want, but we don't really talk about why it's important for people. And I think it's important for people for a lot of different reasons. And I'm also in a very privileged position to say that I want financial freedom, not because, you know, I want to be able to allow my family to be a certain way. Like, I'm in a very privileged place for me to even say those things, and I completely understand that. But for me, I want financial freedom because I want to be able to create that meaning, create that impact. Because I don't know if this sounds like kind of cocky. I hope it doesn't, because I don't mean it to be. I feel like there's a lot that I can achieve and share with people and hopefully change things for the better, or at least help people see things in different ways so that they themselves can find more meaning, word, happiness in their careers and their lives, if that makes any sense. And in order for me to do that, I think it's not the path for me to work a job that is just like limited to one place. Like, I think there has to be a component of creativity and creative work that I would love to do. And in order to do that, I need to have financial freedom. That's pretty much what I'm saying. And all the other freedoms as well. Some other stuff I have on here is reading a lot of books. That's what I want to do. I generally read a decent amount anyway, but that's because when I was little, I didn't have any friends and I sat there and read the entire library. I'm not even kidding, I totally did. But I want to keep reading a lot of books because books are the things that shape so much of who I am. A lot of the ideas that I have, a lot of the things that I think are important, they all came from books. Other stuff that I have on here is, oh, this one's an interesting one. I want to feel in control of my own destiny. I don't know. That's what I wrote. That's a bit vague, but I didn't write that. I want to have a workout routine and a lifestyle that's healthy, and so I feel comfortable in my own body. I want to have more routine in my life. I want to have more routine to allow myself more creativity. In my opinion, and I think in a lot of other people's opinion as well, routine is actually extremely crucial for creativity, because you kind of have to get your life sorted in a different way so you free up your mind for creativity. I've been doing experiments in the past trying to like settle down on different things to do with my routines. I'm also very fascinated with morning routines and night routines in general. I might actually make some videos about like just trying out different people's routines. I know there's like other people who make these videos too, but something that I've always been really interested in. But yeah, having that routine in place, having a morning routine, having a night routine. Um, I want to make a course or a book one day that has to do with lifestyle and career design. Yeah. um, I want to take my mom on a trip to Europe. That's another one. I made a promise to my mom when I was 5 years old. Apparently, I don't even remember this. This is what my mom tells me. But apparently, I made a promise to my mom when I was 5 years old. And I was like, Mother, I will take you to Europe and buy you a red dress. And I have not fulfilled that promise yet. So I really want to fulfill that promise that I apparently made. That was actually what I was going to do before, you know, the pandemic hit. So it's quite unfortunate. But that's something that I want to do as soon as I can. I actually put aside that money already. That was actually my first saving goal, to have enough to do that with my mom. Yep. I want to have a merch line. I want to collab with a bunch of different people. On my list right now is Ali Abdul, Sorrel Moore, Tim Ferriss, a few other people as well. Yeah. Let's see. Comments. Wish I could have freedom as well. I keep thinking about it, but I'm not sure what it means. I think the why is important, you know? Like, why do you want to have freedom? That cat. The cat is currently pouting over there. I don't know where the other cat is. I so amazing. Sorry, I almost cried. The meaning of life is quantum mechanics and physics. Beep beep and boop are the two states of Schrodinger's cat. I think boop just is like always a bit pouty these days. She's very pouty. I wake up, see something. Okay, let me share the Discord. There. Okay, I wake up, see something cool, new stuff like style GANs, trying to understand and implement it. If it really works, I'm also doing some technical analysis. I indeed gained 4 times my money using it. I love that. Very specific. Oh no, was I? Okay, no, I thought my music was on. Freaking out for a second. 4 times my money using it. How'd you reach that number? Very specific number. 4 times. But I stopped that because it was consuming too much of my time. Interesting. Maybe work on something to generate some signals with having to look at only 4 to 10 minutes. I also wish to learn 3D printing next year. I just like building different stuff. I want the power to build whatever I imagine. That is awesome. That's awesome. And I love how vivid that is. Sorry for the bad handwriting and horrible drawing. This is how I do my vision book. I have usually 6 or so categories. Let us try to zoom in a little bit more. Dude, your handwriting is honestly better than mine. Don't apologize. Learning. Completed in 2021. Google Analytics certificate. Learning how to learn. Healthcare related learning. I'm sorry, I cannot read that last. Pluralsight? I think Pluralsight. SQL Pluralsight. Course. Okay. Goal. Start a new career in data science. Learn Python. Start learning ML. Health. Completed. Lost 40 more pounds. That's crazy, dude. Started biking and swimming. Reduce overall sugar intake. Started doing IP consistently. IF. Oh my god, dude, I need your advice. I've been trying to do intermittent fasting for such a long time. I just keep failing. It's like I think I really hungry where I get stressed and I stress eat. That's okay. Huge congrats. Huge congrats. I think that when you find your own peace, you have freedom. The hard work is to find peace. Fair enough. Also, I wish I'd make more friends next year. That's one I share as well. Making more friends. Coming back here. 5-year Tina. Right? Your mom is just conning you into Euro trip. When she's like, yeah, Tina, you totally made that promise when you were 5. I'm like, okay, mom. If you say so, I don't remember. Improve yourself and reach her level. Nah, dude. We're all just trying to improve ourselves here. Don't see it as like me. Don't put me on a pedestal. Really, don't. Go put Ken on a pedestal if you want. Don't put me on a pedestal. I'm kidding. Jose, there was never a promise. She just made it up to get a free trip. You know, if she did that, I'm not even mad. Mama Huang is a hustler. Some spicy collabs. You know, that's another thing. If I actually want to do spicy collabs, I need to, stop being so shy and actually reach out to people. That's a hard one for me. I'm very shy. Would you be interested in making a class on Skillshare? Yes, I would like to make a class on Skillshare, like the lifestyle class. Yeah, I think that's something that I would love to make. I think I'm not ready to make that class as of yet. It's something that so I think, okay, there's some people when they start their YouTube channel, they're like, I want my YouTube channel to be about cats, or like, I want my YouTube channel to be about tech, or like building keyboard or something like that. For me, it started like pretty vaguely. It was just like, I just started talking about things I was interested in and things that I'm learning along the way. And, there's a lot of data science because I'm a data scientist. And I think a lot of that is kind of coming together to do with, freedom, to do with, being just tech and stuff and lifestyle design and career design. And I think that's kind of where things are heading for this channel. But I feel like I'm not mature enough at that stage to be able to create a course that I think can really deliver substantial value as of yet. But I would love to be able to do that one day. Yes. UFT gang. Bruh. UFT gang. UFTers. I'm not intimidating. You reached out to me. That's true, Ken, because you were too nice. I think after that, I completely just became like super shy. I'm like, Um, it shows you over going to Europe. You should feel special. I do feel special. More outgoing than me, YouTube. Oh yeah, timer finish. Mayuko on your collab list. She made a video about mechanical key. Mayuko is on my collab list, but I'm too shy to reach out to her. TBH. Alright, timer finish. Anybody want to share? Anybody want to share? I mean, let me hear a little bit more. Or should I just share more? I can hear more too, or if you guys are sick of me talking. Does anybody else want to share? I wish I can get the visa to Australia for my new job there. Oh man, I know it's hard these days, right? Like just the visa situation. I know a lot of people who are just really stressed out about that. I get that. Like I can't I'm not in that situation, but I understand what that must feel like. I'm very sorry. Yeah. Are you gonna do any more streams where you play games again or something similar? Do you guys want me to? See, I don't know. I'm not like I feel like it'd be pretty chill. I really like doing these like pretty chill talky streams about life and stuff and games. I'd be down. I'd be down. Maybe I should figure out how to use Twitch though. Okay, anybody else want to share their vision? I'll share a little bit more. So I want to ultimately be based in China, Canada, and the US, but I want to be able to travel and work wherever I want. Because I am fully remote and I have multiple streams of income, mostly online, that is at least 50% passive. That's my goal. This allows me to spontaneously travel to different places and focus on what I find the most impactful work without worrying about making ends meet. I also have a team of people that I trust that keeps the business running and keeps fueling new ideas and isn't afraid to go and contradict me and keep making everything better. I focus on learning and creating content because it's what I love doing and I think what I do best. Blah, 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 blah. Some stuff about having a partner that is supportive, that is loving, that isn't afraid to challenge me, isn't afraid to challenge me. We grow together, and he also works on his business with me. We're his own thing. I don't really care about that part. I also want to invest in real estate. I want to own a home that has a backyard trail close by. I also want to have a cabin in the woods, like real, what is it called? Walden style. I want to be more I want to be more in tune with minimalism and being able to be more intentional with the things that I choose to buy, as well as having a more sustainable lifestyle and trying to live a slower life that focuses on what is actually important. I want to have a book, as I was talking about before, like a course as well. Currently, I want to be successful in that. I try to quantify that. It'd be amazing if one day I could sell 1,000,000 copies. I don't like that's just so out there. I'm like embarrassed even saying it, but I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Yeah, being able to have 1,000,000 subscribers on YouTube. I can travel around meeting people, just discovering new ways of doing things, interacting with people, at least a couple months a year of travel. Ah, this one's an interesting one. I don't even remember writing this. But this is okay. The last line that I have on here. I can answer to life asking for meaning and help others do so too. Interesting. Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with what I wrote there. I don't know. I feel slightly embarrassed. I'm turning beet red again. Tomato red. A little bit. No games, chill streams. I love these kind of streams. These kind of streams were like game streams. What if you guys just watch me play Stardew Valley and I'll just like kill slimes? That's one of my favorite activities. And Pokemon. Can we make a Minecraft server? I've never actually played Minecraft. Is that weird? So I played. Do you guys? Okay, from a really long time ago, I used to play this game. What's it called? It was like called like Adventure Quest. I think like Battlelon Adventure Quest, something like that. I was super into that game when I was like five, not five, maybe like seven. Until the age of like 10, I think. And then it was just like obsession with Pokemon and Stardew Valley. Yeah, that was pretty much it. Was never very good at MMAs. Not MMA. What is it called? Multiplayer games. I don't. Not MMA. That's a fight. I forgot what it's called. Like League of Legends, Dota. I was always really bad at that. People were mean to me, so I stopped. But yeah. Wow, that's a vision book. Yes, it is. That's my real vision. Horror style cabin in the woods. That should be really fun. Horror style cabin in the woods. For me, not for whoever shows up. Share your vision board pics on Discord. Thank you, Kidu. Yes, let's go look at the Discord. Now I'm a software builder. Yeah, share your vision board on Discord. Like, I don't know what I want. You know, that could be a first step, right? I think I actually felt like after just writing really freeform down, like look at the list of stuff that I wrote here, just like all the things that I want. After like listing it out, a lot of like things started popping up. I mean, like I didn't realize how important freedom was to me. I mean, I thought it was important, but I didn't realize how important it was until I just started like writing a bunch of crap down. And I think it's a pretty good exercise to do, you know, to realize like what it is that you actually want and stuff. You should try that exercise. I think it might help you figure out what it is that you want. And then after that, really recommend as well just trying to make it more, what is it called? Like try to make it more visual and just putting pictures. It might be hard right now, but I just went on Google, found pictures that represented the things that like the themes and things that represented what I was talking about in terms of what I wanted to do. Yeah. Valorant. Is that a game? I keep seeing that. I don't know if that's a game or... How to join Discord. Thank you, Kidu! Andre! If you haven't, go subscribe to Kenji. Awesome data science content. I agree. Go subscribe to Kenji. What are your plans for New Year? Is it not almost already New Year? These are my plans for New Year. Really though. I'm gonna start working on a lot of these for New Year. Yeah, I actually will start working a lot of these for New Year. Does your vision book have a checklist when you complete a goal? It will. So the checklist is going to be the Study with Tina live stream, the scoreboard system that we have. I'm going to be updating that for the new year. It's going to have the goals that I'll be working towards. So that's going to be the checklist. And you guys will be keeping me accountable for that. Tina's leader of bike gang called Kappa HD. Wish I was that cool. I want to make a YouTube channel about my poems, poetry, and writing. You know what? Everybody tells you that. Start. Just start. If it makes you feel any better, you can check the first video on my channel. It was literally me rambling about my computer science degree. And that's how it all started. You'll be surprised how far it can take you. To think about 2022, I think it's nice, although a cliche, to ask yourself to write 5 bullet points with a finite timeline. If you had 6 months left to do, what would you do? You see, I can see that. I can see that. So it's actually kind of similar to what it is that I started doing as well. It's like the SMART goals. And I do it more upon like a year basis, but it makes sense. It's kind of similar, right? It's like 6 months. What are the things that you actually want to achieve? I think the only drawback to that potentially is you also want to think more long term, right? Like you don't want to just be like spend all my money and get into debt because I don't care because I only have 6 months to live. That's like the only caveat I would say. Maybe you can think about it in terms of at the end of your life, like say when you're 100 looking back, what is it that you wanted your life to have looked like? That could be something to think about as well. Right. Start a kid. No, you're not too late for the vision board. You are not too late. If you want to check out the video in description, it goes through my process as well. So you can always start from there as well. But right now we're just doing like describing your ideal day. So now we have like around 30 minutes left. Don't want to hold you guys for too long. So next step is going to be pretty quick. Whatever age you are right now. So I just turned 26. So I wrote my 26th year. So, and then I just laid it out for however many years you can envision. For me, I can only envision being up to 30 years old. So that's where I started. So 26th year. and then like 27th here, 28th, 30th, and 100th here. So, and then I'm taking like the things that I have here on my list, as well as my ideal day and all the pictures and stuff that I have over here, and pick a couple. When I say a couple, I actually mean like a couple, like two things, I would say. To really focus on like the like, you know, really focus on these certain things. And then there's also like other aspects obviously you want to focus, like you don't want to just be like, I'm gonna get a job and like let my health deteriorate. Like no, like two big things that you want to like start and stuff, and then the other stuff, like put down the things that you still want to keep maintaining as well. And I like to so that's the fourth step. So let me give you guys like some 5 minutes, 5 minutes to do that. Let me start the timer. 5 minutes. Right. 5 minutes. Let me change the text. I want my wealth to live on after I die. Okay. I want my wealth to live on. Okay, that's a good goal. Can't disagree with that. Just upload my board to Discord. Ooh, let's check it out. Boop, boop. Bob, what are you doing? Ooh. Okay, let me share. Okay, you can sit on that. Oop, you can sit on that. There are different people who I look up to for different reasons, and I want to have a partner that looks at me like that. You know, I am embarrassed to say I don't actually know who any of these people are. Please enlighten me. I'm sorry. That's a really interesting way of putting it, actually. So you're seeing it in terms of the people who inspired. Sorry, that was a bit loud. That's a really cool way of thinking about stuff. Like people who inspire you, who look up to for different reasons. That's really cool. I want to complete the CompTIA Fundamentals exam. Why don't you use Notion for your diary? I like the physical book personally, because I leave it on my desk, and whenever I have free time or just in general, I like to flip through the book because it kind of grounds me, reminds me of what my goals are, reminds me of why I'm doing the things that I'm doing. That's fine. Word of smell of physical copy is a boost. That's true. BVPS 95. I am new here because someone point me to templates of scoreboards so I can tweak them to my study needs. Thanks. You can check out the scoreboards at scoreboardspatina.com. Yes. Back. Hey, Ibrahim. Hey, you woke up. Wow. What time is it, Ibrahim? What time is it? I'm sorry. But I had democracy won, so you have to go with this time. Hey Tina, you got letters on your forehead, just so you know. Thank you. Thank you. How do you think about index fund? I'm not going to give financial advice here. I think they're a good way of investing, but you should understand what it is that you're investing in. I mean, generally, index funds have done historically very well, but they are still an investment, and you should know what you're doing. My opinion, not just my opinion. If you really recommend reading the book called The Richest Man in Babylon, I think the one of the rules is really interesting. It's like your first priority is to not lose money. So think about it that way. I want my wealth to go to the poor when I die since I don't want children. Okay, that's awesome. Guy named Joe, FTW, for the win. Ibrahim. Still a good idea to put your mentors on a board. That's really cool. Yeah, that's a really good idea. I never really thought about it that way. You know, mentors. Ken, we'll put you on the board. No, I think Ken left. I feel like most of the mentors that I see are books. That may sound weird. Like it's not specific people, it's more like concepts and books. So maybe I can put like my favorite books as one of them. Or like quotes. I do have like a page dedicated which I call the quote garden. So that could be like my version of it. Excellent book club. Yeah, it's an amazing book. And you can read it for free because it's so old. Chinese democracy. I literally woke up from the bathroom and I saw Tina stabbing us behind. Ibrahim, thank you for letting us know that. Are you going back to sleep? Raphael, am I late? You're a little late, but it's okay. It's okay. Stay. Mentors and their sayings. You know, sometimes like the sayings themselves, the really cliche ones, sometimes they just hit you the right way, you know? It really depends. It has to be like a specific syntax and a specific time of your life when it hits the right way. Do you have any favorite fiction books? Yes, I do. Some of my favorites. I'm trying to remember what. So I put them in the video, like my favorite books, and some of the ones that were on the list, kind of as like a bonus. So there is Dandelion Wine. I really love that book. There's also Zen and the Art of Motorcycle Maintenance, which I really like. What else? I really like Read a Living. Yes, that was a really good book. Those are some of my favorite books, fiction books. Raphael is never late, arrives at just the right time. All right, let's move on to last section, shall we? You have 20 minutes. 20 minutes for last section. It's when we create SMART goals. Let me actually write that down for everyone. What is a SMART goal? So SMART goals stands for S-M-A-R-T. Specific, measurable, oops, not measurable, achievable, relevant, oops, and time bound. So I'll give you an example. That's what I have written. I think it's like the study routine thing. This one is like this is what I wouldn't count as 1 or 2 goals, right? Because this is something that I want to sustain over time. So it's okay to have more sustained goals. But if you're gonna do new goals, I really recommend that you don't do like 5, because you know, aim low and surprise yourself, other than the other way around. So like, I want to live stream myself studying 3 times a week, which is specific, it's measurable, it's achievable because I already did this before, it's relevant because, oops, because I want to learn about personal finance, wealth building, what else do I want to learn about? I like wrote this down, but I forgot. Oh, okay, yes. Business etc. Oh, data science, etc. I spelled time bound wrong, didn't I? And it's time bound. There. That's like really big and it's all over my face. I apologize. But that's an example. All right, how long do you think we should have to do this? Let's do 15 minutes again. 15 minutes. All right, let's go. I need to do more of these actually as well. I broke my own goal, my own rule. I have three goals. One or two, maybe three, but no more than five. I guess I didn't break it, but I have three. The rest of it is sustained, so I don't count those. I will share with you guys after. Again, feel free to mute me. As I'm just gonna yap about stuff. Savvy, you're awake. I'm actually really impressed that you're awake, Savvy. Isn't it like 8? It's like 8:30, isn't it? 8:20. Wow, Savvy, you already accomplished your goal. Your third goal. Yeah, mute me. You can mute me if you're actually writing down your goals and don't want to hear me yapping. Because I'm gonna keep yapping. I woke up later and later. Technically, it's not broken. Shame, Tina, rule breaker. It's not broken. Yeah, I have 3 goals. It's not broken. Is one of my goals buy 10 cats? Maybe. No, I'm kidding. Boop, you're all I need. You and Beep Beep are all I need. Oh my god, can you guys see the fur? I don't know if you can see this. It's like literally all over my face. That's why I keep scratching my face. It's like all over my nose. Oh my god. I'm not even allergic to cats, and I feel like I'm getting allergic to cats. Wow, Sebi. Sebi. How was your day? I think this is the earliest you've woken up, like, since ever, right? I'm so proud of you. You already achieved your 3rd goal. Wow. Overachiever, you. It's not even a new year yet. I was like, when did we start having Pomos now? It's like flashbacks to Study with Tina's. But it's different music, so it's not Study with Tina's. It's Yapping with Tina. Does anyone want to share? It's 4 a.m. here. Dude, go to sleep. Go to sleep. Come back later. My 3rd goal is to learn Excel programming. Excel programming? Like Excel programming? Like macros? Is that what you mean? 6 to 10. What's the best language to learn first? Python? Depends on what you want to do. TBH. Hello, I want to ask you about the animated frame in the background. What is it? Oh, you mean the Christmas tree? That's a good question. Let me see. I think it's called... Wait, let me search it out. I don't remember if that is what it was called. Ah, yes. It is called a Divoom. Divoom. I'll type it down. Divoom. Yes. Pretty cute. You can steal other people's custom pixel images, or you can make your own as well, but I just steal other people's because I'm too lazy to make my own. If anybody wants to make one though, I will display it. Depends on your goal. Python in general is good to start from a complete beginner, but then I'll narrow it down to end goal. I agree. I mean, I usually recommend Python unless you're telling me like you want to be, I don't know, doing DevOps then. I mean, even then, I guess you can do Python. Okay, like if you told me you wanna, I don't know, do hardware, then, you know, probably not Python. So it really depends on your goals. Python's a great language to start, generally. 3rd goal, work out consistently. Let's try to, so SMART goal, specific, consistent. How do you define consistently? Is it 3 times a week? Is it every day? Is it like 30 minutes a day? I think the more specific and measurable it is, the better it is. And then time bound, like is this gonna be like a weekly thing for the rest of the year, like specific amounts of weeks, things like that. Is it relevant? I assume it is relevant. Is it achievable? Depending on what the goal is, it should be achievable. So I try to like frame it as a goal that is very concrete, and I'll explain why that's the case, right? I'll explain why that's the case later, but pretty much, I mean, I guess I'm explaining now. But no, after the timer runs out, in case people are actually working on stuff. But it's like I think it would be a good idea to put it on the scoreboard system. That's what I'm going to be doing. And by making SMART goals, it's much easier for you to actually track these goals so you actually accomplish them. D-Boom. Gonna get one soon. Yeah, they're really cute. There's a bunch of different types as well. Don't forget to hit that like button, peeps. Yes, if you haven't already, please hit the like button. Thank you. I really want to learn SQL, but it comes at the end of the 365 data science online course. Should I jump to SQL courses in Udemy? I think sure, you can jump to SQL courses in Udemy. Honestly, if you want to learn SQL, just SQL, I recommend there's like a free resource called mode.com or is it .io, something like that. And that's how I learned SQL for my interview, and I passed my interview, so it was good enough. It's free, and you can learn SQL pretty easily just by using that. And then you can just do projects. Okay, it's 4 a.m. I need sleep now, but thank you. I'll finish my vision board tomorrow. Hey, okay, yes, please go to sleep. Share your vision board if vision book if you can. Wow, 童子炫财. Wow, hello. 晚上好. Oh, you. Oh, you. Thanks so much for popping in. Okay, timer is done. I'll share with you guys some of my goals. How about that? Yes, let's do that. Also, put down in your live stream chat for what your goals are. Remember, try to make them specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. And then put them on the scoreboard. I'll showcase the scoreboard thing in case people don't know. Okay, so what I put here, again, so I have 3 goals that are going to be new goals. The one that I want to sustain is the live streaming 3 times a week, study live stream. And another thing I want to sustain is calling my family once a week at least. So those I don't count because there's stuff I'm already doing. So I have one for focus on financial, career, and mental and emotional. Boop. Okay, you can sit on lap. That's fine. So under the financial category, I wrote budgeting, monthly budgeting, and paying myself first and putting that into investments and saving up another $100,000 this year. It is a huge reach goal. Huge reach goal. I don't know if I might have to adjust this, but that's just what I have right now. I don't know if that's achievable. We will see. But I tried to be like specific, measurable. I don't know if it's achievable, so I might have to lower that. Maybe like 50K. I don't know. It really depends. So yeah, achievable, I'm not so sure, but it is relevant because, you know, financial freedom and stuff. It is time bound, so I want to do this by the end of 2022. And yeah, it's measurable because, you know, it's clearly there. And yeah, so budgeting every month, having that going in, and then I want to list of investments. So first I want to invest in like gold, silver, like things that I think have sustained value, as well as crypto, and then index fund investment, as well as real estate. So there's just like a list of things that I would like to invest in. So that's my financial goal. And then under the career, I don't know, maybe I'm cheating on this one. You guys can call me out if you think I'm cheating. But under like the social media category, I put it as YouTube, but it's really like social media because I also consider that like Discord and stuff like that. I do have a bunch of sub goals, so I don't know if that counts. So, but what it says here, so first on YouTube, oh man, I want to reach 500K on YouTube. That's my 2022 goal. Again, specific, measurable, achievable. I don't know if it's achievable. I hope it's achievable. 500K. That would be my goal. Relevant because I would really like to do that, seeing as the whole idea of this channel is to keep having a close-knit community, but also spreading ourselves wider and wider. And it is time bound by end of 2022. And another like subcomponents of this are also I want to be able to have a consistent livable income wage that is equal to my current wage at my current job. So that's one step further to financial freedom for me. Again, I feel like the one that is it's specific, it's measurable, it's relevant, it's time bound, it's an achievable one. So in terms of like, I wrote down these numbers here, but at least for me, I think I will have to end up adjusting the achievable part, but I think just changing that number around is a lot easier later on. So that's okay. Gotta dream big, dream big, dream big. And I also have a sub goals over here. I want to help 10 plus people design a career that they really love. So when I say career design, I mean that in terms of, it might just be like a job, but like be able to muster up the courage or like take the step or just somehow get into something that they find very meaningful in their lives. Specific, measurable, achievable. So measurable in this sense, I guess the measuring here would just be like, hey, do you think that I have helped you design a career that you love? Yes, tick. So that's measurable, is relevant because it's really important. That's kind of the message that I do want to spread to people, is the fact that we live in a day and age in which there's a lot of power in our own abilities to, there's a lot of it has been democratized greatly so that we're able to design a lot of what we find to be meaningful and useful in this world and work towards that. That's what I'm trying to say. So that's like the message that I want to spread to people, and I want to help 10 plus people achieve this. Also, however, here is I want to not just be like specifically on YouTube, like kind of push myself and explore different mediums of content creation on Instagram, TikTok. TikTok's so scary to me, but Instagram, TikTok, like short form videos, something that I want to like push myself to be more into. And then the last one, I was like create a system for the business. So I see like I see like YouTube, this content creation, this community as more than just like a hobby. I see it as like a career and a business. So I want to create like a system for that. So currently I work with an amazing editor. I also work with Maddie, who helps with like the text. Maddie and Chris, who help a lot with the like community aspect of stuff, and as well as the business side. But I want to create like a system that's more sustainable, because I'm very much still the bottleneck in this system. So I want to be able to like create a sustainable way of doing things so that we're able to be far more efficient. So yeah. Do you think I'm cheating by listing that all under the social media category? Let me see. Tinder or OnlyFans? No, no Tinder, no OnlyFans. No Tinder, no OnlyFans. Mods, let those messages be. You're not cheating. Wait, what are the messages? You need a boyfriend too. Yeah, you can leave that. It's fine. That's actually not something that I want to create a goal for, because I don't know. I think I'm okay, the way that things are right now. I think it's okay. Only study, not only fans. That is only study. Tina the top of TikTok chart. Oh yeah, TikTok charts like, hey guys, today we're gonna study this topic. Okay, so last goal that I have here is on routine. So I fit this under the mental, emotional, as well as physical part. I want to create an exercise and eating routine, specifically intermittent fasting, which I absolutely can never sustain so far. Really want to like get that. And also a mental health routine. I have problems with anxiety. I've had problems with anxiety for a really long time, but especially this year, it's been really bad. So being able to maintain that and create a routine, so I feel a lot more in control of that. And exercise is a part of that. So just one of my goals is actually trying out a bunch of different routines, which again ties into the content creation stuff. Yeah, content creation as well. I don't know how to explain it. Content creation for me, it's like creativity, but it's also about community, and I just absolutely love it. It's also about like pushing myself to do new things, but like exploring different routines, different stuff to different habits, I guess. So that is on the mental, emotional, physical part. So this one is specific. I have to have a routine. So I actually want to make it more specific. So I want to say like 6 days a week, maintain this routine. I think this will become more specific as time goes on, because I don't know what this routine is gonna look like. So let me like actually work on that to try to make that more specific before I put it on my scoreboard. It's measurable because it'll be like, what? Oh, did I do it for 6 days? Yes, I did. It's achievable. Probably. I might have to adjust that. It's relevant because routines are extremely important, and it's time bound by the end of this year. So but I think I do need to make this a bit more specific. Like, what does that routine actually look like? Like morning routine, exercise routine, eating routine, anxiety coping routine, something like that. Yeah, I'll work on that one. But yeah, those are my 3. What about you guys? What about you guys? Ooh, TikTok, gosh darn Zoomers. I'm not a Zoomer. If I were a Zoomer, it would be easier. Because I ate a Zoomer. That's why it's hard. You don't need a boyfriend, you need a best friend instead. I don't know if I wanted to put that on my scoreboard. You know what I mean? It's like, the goal will be like, go on 3 dates a week. No, you got boot power. No, I think in terms of romance, I think I'm okay for now, actually. Maybe I'll share with you guys my romantic journey next year. Or planning for 2023. Not gonna share more tea now. Tina, what's your diet? My diet, it's a good question. So I recently started eating this not, is it called meal delivery service? So it's not a cooking service like you cook it yourself, but it's a meal delivery system. It's called Factor. I quite like that. So what it does, it's like fully prepped meals. I get the keto ones because me and sugar are not good friends. But I usually have like one of those. Like I don't have them every day, but I kind of space them out, and then I would just cook my own stuff, usually more Asian food. Actually only Asian food. I don't know how to cook not Asian food throughout the rest of the week. But yeah, I think I eat relatively clean. I tend to not keep stuff that are not clean in my house because then I'm gonna eat all of it. The only thing that I partake in that I cannot stop is chocolate, which I should work on. But yeah, I'll make a video one day. Tina eats bottled moss. Oh, thank you, Sophie. I actually did find some moss today. Oh, that's another thing. Okay, this is not a goal, but this is like a new hobby that I recently got obsessed with. Which is terrarium. How do you? I cannot pronounce terrariums. Terrariums. I got really obsessed with terrariums like very recently. I really want to make some terrariums. Yes, in 2022. But I want to go collect some moss today. In which I will then build my terrarium. But that's not part of my goals. Tina, are you Asian? Yes, I am Asian. My older sister has a chocolate problem too. Nice, I'm also on keto. I mean, I'm not fully keto. I just tend to not eat so much sugar because I feel like my blood sugar fluctuates a lot when I eat sugar. Yeah. What about you guys? Smart goals, smart goals. Let me know some smart goals. I'm also gonna check on Discord. I don't think we're talking about smart goals in Discord. That's okay. Oh, same, sugar is the death of me. Low carb diet, yes, low carb diet. That's how I would describe it. I have to replace chocolate with carob. What is carob? Carrot? Watt CBD raised $37,500 from my organization so my wealth engine can continue to provide for the nursing staff. Using the 4% rule indefinitely even if I pass away. 3 years time. That is specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time bound. That's awesome. Sorry, there's a boop hair. That's awesome. Oh, actually, let me just share while you guys tell me more about your SMART goals. Let me share with you guys what I mean by why it's important to have SMART goals. In addition to that, I think it's really important to have leading goals as opposed to lagging goals, which I have an entire video dedicated to that, so I won't go ramble about that right now. But what I mean is, let me share my screen. Where is it? Yes. So for those of you who have seen this before, Apologies, I'm gonna go over it again. So I'm gonna put these goals, these 3 goals, onto my scoreboard over here. So currently it only has personal finance. Yeah, I'm gonna put the routine one. Finance will probably be divided into sub goals depending on what time of year it is, because there's like, actually no, I think it's okay for finance as well. And then for career, so it's like the whole content stuff, I might have to divide into different times of the year and be a little bit more time bound on that one. But I'm gonna put them all on this scoreboard and look at other people's pretty scoreboards that are far prettier than mine. But yeah, that's why I said it's really important to have goals that you can actually track. So that's what I'm gonna be doing next time we have study with Tina. Yep. Does anybody want to share more? I know we're like a little bit over time, but if anybody wants to share more, please do. And then we can go and do whatever it is that, like, go back to sleep or something. I don't know. I'm gonna go brush my teeth and have a shower. Another goal of life. There you go, Sevi. There you go. You're already achieving so much. I want to get an internship this summer. Would you recommend software engineering or data science? You know, it's really difficult for me to recommend these kind of things without knowing about your background, your goals, and your stuff, right? I'm sorry, but it really is very difficult for me to do that. I have to rewatch to do my goals because I was late. That's okay. You can rewind. She'll be there. Andre, I think there's a video for that on the channel. What are we talking about? But yes, they're probably, listen to Andre. Andre knows best. I made a similar Excel for my goals after watching a video. Nice. Please also check out Study with Tina channel for more accountability. Thank you, Melody. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Do you still gamble day trade? No, I don't gamble anymore. I never day traded, actually. I've always swing traded. My second goal is really to get a cat and name it Ladies and Gentlemen. You know what, Edward? That reminds me of Andre, Eric Andre. Lady, he always goes like, oh my god, my favorite skit from him is, okay, search up Eric Andre, what was it called? Fruit Loops. I go back and watch that all the time. Just search it up. I'm not gonna play it because I think I'm gonna get copyrighted for that. But yeah, search up Eric Andre Fruit Loops and you'll see what I mean. Boop. Go away. Boop. I wish everyone a happy new year ahead and good luck with your goals. I'm off to sleep. Good night, Michael. How do we ensure accountability of these goals? Francis, great question. That is why we have the scoreboards with Tina. The thing I was showing you guys earlier. The thing over here. This is what I'm talking about. Like, I'm gonna put them here onto the scoreboards, and it's social accountability during the Study with Tina live streams. That is social accountability and how I am, and hopefully some of you guys are as well, are gonna keep yourself accountable. That you actually do these things. Good night. Will you be my friend? Sure, I'll be your friend. Oh yeah, got it. Eric Andre. Fruit Loops. Eric Andre Fruit Loops. Google that and watch it. I think we can end for today. All right, let's end for today. I hope this was a useful session for you guys. Can you guys give me some feedback before you leave? Let me know what you thought about this, just in general. Do you think like this was useful? Do you think you're gonna continue doing it? Are you thinking about the scoreboards? Are you thinking about, I don't know, accountability, stuff like that? Do you think I should do more live streams like this where we just do stuff? Should I play games and talk about my life? I don't know if that sounds terribly pretentious of me. Should I? Yeah. Here's your chance. All right, here's your chance. Here's a chance to give me suggestions for things to do, not just for video suggestions, but suggestions in general. I am very open to them right now. So please, here's your chance. I'm gonna hang out for 5 more minutes. Also, just by the way, Maddie, Chris is here right now, but yeah, Maddie knows we're very seriously considering live streaming, like more like of these group sessions of doing stuff, like maybe they're tech related or like just sessions like this that are not tech related, but very seriously considering doing that as like a more consistent thing along with Study with Tina live streams. Like we have a lot of ideas just coming up in terms of how we want to, like the two goals that I have for this channel, like let me just say that, is expand, like definitely expand, and I want to make the community stronger, and I want to make it more like, I don't know what's the word, like more specific, like more in terms of deliver more value, if that makes more sense. Like more specific, more value, but in a more specific fashion. So more professional, I think. You know what I mean. I hope you know what I mean. So strengthen the community, grow the community, and make it and deliver more value. There you go. There you go. Oh god, that took me some while to say. Yes, those are my 3 goals for this channel and this community in total. I'm gonna say it again in case that didn't make any sense. Strengthen the community, grow the community, and deliver more value. Play games. You're cool, Tina. Okay. I can do that. I can do that. You can see me kill slimes on Stardew Valley. Code live or do your work live on screen. That I cannot do, unfortunately. Because my job and HR is gonna come and get me. I am sorry. It was a great live stream. Please do more. I was listening to you like a podcast. It was cool. Awesome. I'm glad. Glad to hear that. 4DX Go Group. I feel like Study with Tina live stream is kind of like that already, right? I guess like, yeah, we can make these into a goal group. We can do something like that. We can do something more specific. That's a good one. Wait, Maddie, are you here? Can you do me a favor? I'm sorry to put you on the spot. Would you mind like writing down some of these? I'm gonna try to write them down too, but maybe let's just try to like compile some of these that people are saying somewhere. I don't even know where to write it. Maddie, please help. I don't know if the chat is still gonna be active after live stream, but I'm gonna try to write some down. Let me know if you can also help write some of these down, or we can go through them in our next meeting to see what we can implement. Okay, so there's Code Live, play games, 4DX groups, accountability office hours. Interesting. Is this like for my accountability or your accountability? Or all of our accountabilities? Useful. Didn't start my goal planner of half a week until now. Nice. Sylvie says I tend to reflect and think on my goals. This is one of the first years I've really taken time to do this for myself. I'm really glad to hear that. You're important, you know? It's important to think about these things and dream and actually make them into reality. I like the live stream. Sometimes it's hard to get started with things while other friends do. To do it with you. Without a friend to do it with you. I agree. I'm glad. Maybe we can do something more like do hard stuff together or something like that so we can actually get things started. Feel like a cafe working session with a friend. Cool. To feel like an office hour in a good way. I hope in a good way. I hope I'm not like talking at you. The preliminary video was helpful and loved the stream. Definitely gonna try all this because I haven't got anything done since summer. Awesome. Good to hear that. Sure, I will join. It was great. Very useful. The live stream helped me focus. Games sound fun. Five Nights at Freddy's. No, dude. That's how I got kicked out of the library because I was playing Five Nights at Freddy's and I freaked out and I got kicked out of the library. I don't know. Don't ask me why I was playing in the library, but yeah. Maybe horror games. Maybe next Halloween. Mock interview someone. I'm not sure about that. To be honest, like I'm a little bit. I might. Okay, here's an idea. What if I get other people to come on and do more like technical stuff? Like me personally, I think the way that my channel is going, as well the community is going, I want to make it more broad. So there's like more people that are relate to this. But I think it'd be cool if we did like some live streams and stuff with other people that's not necessarily me, but you know, people who I guess like I have vetted where I know are very good. They can do like mock interviews and stuff. That could be cool. So yeah, that's a good idea. I will mock interviews. Cool. I think this is a very nice community. I want to spend time with this for getting an accountability group going. Accountability, seeing a lot of that. You could do live stream teaching stuff. Teaching what? Not sure what to teach. Hey, boop. 4DX, like a weekly accountability, live stream or chat or something. A lot of accountability. Maddie's on top. Yes, they being recorded. Thank you, Maddie. Write it on your fancy iPad. A fancy iPad ran out of battery because I'm not prepared. Just you talking about how you don't see your feelings right was huge for me. See your feelings right. Yeah. That's something that I really need to work on. I'm really not in tune with myself, I must say. Oh, Boop's gonna jump. Boop's gonna jump. Come on, Boop. You can do it. Come on, Boop. No, she can't do it. Oh, jump. Good girl. I'm sorry. I got distracted. Did we set our anime goal for next year? Oh, dude, next video you guys should check out. It's gonna be all about me expressing myself in anime terms because I don't really know how else to express myself. Alright, I gotta go as well. Should we just do like a study with Tina? What is it called? A study with Tina vibes? Someone give me some tortoises so I can leave. I feel like I can't leave until somebody gives me some tortoises. Can someone give me some tortoises, please, so I can leave? Tortoises. 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 Tortoises! Thank you, Maddie! Thank you, Melody. Thank you, Floating Leaf Imagery. Thank you, Vivek. Thanks, Andre. I can leave now. Thanks, everyone. All right, only one tortoise. Sad. Turns out for 2022. Yes. I'll see you guys. I think we'll see you guys in the. When are we gonna see you guys? Are we live streaming tomorrow? Haven't decided yet. Wait, I don't even know. Probably see you guys in the new year. Yeah. Wow, see you guys in the new year. Turds out. Turds out. Turd life. I'm Turd. Happy New Year, everyone. Boop, do you want to say Happy New Year? Okay, she's saying Happy New Year by squatting there. Have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful night or have a wonderful morning. Fill out your vision board more. Put on the Discord if you like. And for those of you on the scoreboard, don't forget to update your scoreboard for next time. Alright, see you guys.